So I was live a few minutes ago and then it ended because I had my phone tripod sitting on the rock and the fire got the phone too hot and all the apps shut down. So sorry about that. I'm still learning. But welcome back, Outcasts. Glad you joined us to the channel tonight for the evening fireside chat. I guess we can call it that until I come up with something different. But yeah, earlier I was just saying about scope creep and how one project turns into 10 because there's never unfinished business when building out an off-grid place, even if you're close to the grid or like you can see in behind me, it's right there to connect to, right? So yeah, the main reason is being able to comfortably survive an off-grid or a grid down situation, knowing what to do, knowing how to preserve your energy and make use of the resources, right? Like when I was digging out for that, looking for that culvert outlet earlier, I found worms and some other bugs that are good for garden soil, right? So I just, oh, my dog, yeah, he's good. Silver, come here, buddy. Here he comes. He likes to hang out under his, hi, come here. He likes to hang out underneath the, RV. He's laying on the rock. But yeah, Silver, he's good. I'm actually his human. He's the boss. Right, I'm your human, aren't I, Silver? He's a good boy. Yeah, you gonna say hi? You gonna speak? HDJEKWKDND. I don't know what that's all about. What's that? I don't know what that emote, or I don't know what that signal was that just sent up. I'm new to this again. I don't know all this stuff. But that's a heck of a handle there. Tell me what that handle's all about. I don't even know how to pronounce it. You say hi? Yeah. Where y'all yeah, usually I've watched enough podcasts, I know I should be saying type in 1 if you can hear me, 0 if you can't, and that kind of stuff. But I hadn't even started doing that yet. I'm so rusty. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. But it's fun though. Yeah, it's fun. Got a load of mulch dropped in today. The Juice Loose 445. Silver is the Outcast mascot. Yes. Silver, you're the Outcast mascot, buddy. Hey, they want to see you. They don't want to see me. Yeah, they want to see you, buddy. That's what he does all day. He just chills and watches. He's like a safety observer. Make sure I don't get hurt. The Juice is Loose 445. Where you typing in from? Where you at? And HDJEKWKKDNDND7. Where are you typing it? Where are you chatting in from? Where are you guys at? You in Texas too? The Republic of Texas? I'm gonna make sure this fire don't get out of control. It's kind of windy today. Nice. What part of Texas? I got 9 people. I can't believe 9 people care about what I'm up to. Y'all, oh, it's 2 just left. Like we're out of here. North of Dallas. Okay, well, on the Red River, up in Oklahoma. See, here's what Silver does. I'll show you guys. You see, that's what he does all day. He lays underneath the rig on the rock. I guess it's cool and maybe it helps with the bugs that are bothering him. I don't know. But yeah, that's what he does. Besides when he eats at 7 and 7. Eats, does his business, and then lays underneath the RV most of the day. Whenever I go to the truck though, he's figured out what load up means, so he'll come jump in the truck so we can go do something off site for a minute. But yeah, he's figuring out country life pretty good. There's a brown dog's coming around pretty often, checking things out. I think it's a neighbor's dog. I don't know what neighbor yet. But I haven't had any neighbors bring me a box of cookies or nothing. I hadn't been welcome to the neighborhood or the camperhood yet. So I guess the times are different. I thought about going around Me, so actually I did. I went over when I was down there checking the mailbox. I heard chickens and a rooster crowing in that big old neighborhood, and I decided to walk in there and find out who the hell had chickens and roosters in their backyard. And I talked to Gabriel over there, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to have them, but I do. We had them for 2 years." And I'm like, "All right, man." He said his kids, they're his kids' pets now. 14 people are in here wanting to know what I'm doing. Like, what the world? Oh, now it's 3. That's more like it. But yeah, Gabriel said his kids think his chickens and roosters are pets. They're all nice to him and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, well, if they tell you you got to get rid of them, man, you got a place to put them. We'll get your coop over here and set them up, and you bring your kids over, and y'all can fish and play with the chickens and whatnot. So it's all good. Good morning, Marcel Lashi. Where are you? Are you in the Far East? Is it Tuesday morning, the 19th or something? And you're saying good morning? Biloxi area, cool. Mississippi, great state of Mississippi. Yeah. How are y'all finding me on YouTube? Like, I can't believe 7 people, or a while ago it was 14 people. Now it's 5. Know where I'm like have any interest in what's going on here. Like, it's wild how connected we can be. Oh yeah, insurance. I was talking about insurance a while ago, and America, nice. Well, it's not morning in America, South or North America. But anyhow, we ain't got to debate that. So yeah, Ouachita Mountain Living over in Arkansas. Earlier today, he put a post up about insurance, auto insurance, and he was, complaining that he had dropped the vehicle and his insurance went up. And I was like, man, I'll jump on that bandwagon with you. I put 4 posts in there. He responded to one of them about USA being a bunch of crooks. And anyhow, I hope he'll have me on to discuss economics of it. Well, Merced Lashi, in North America, it is not morning time. It's evening. Like, there's sunset to the like that's the eastern skyline. You see the sunset. Thank you. I like my beard too. Lots of people compliment it. My ex-girlfriend, she got the beard to where it's at. So I got to thank her for that. But yeah, it's kind of I don't usually comb it on days that I'm just going to be working. And it's kind of a mess tonight, but thank you for the compliment. I like the beard too. Yeah, and that's why Silver's got a beard also, so we both got beards. Let's see, so we're gonna have to have beards. So that's what we did. But yeah, but the insurance marketplace, right? Auto insurance and house insurance and all that, and prices and everything going up. It's the monetary system, people. I keep telling everybody, it's the monetary system. It's our currency supply, right? They printed more currency in 2020 than they had printed in the entirety of the history of the country. And it's super simple. It took me 6 months to wrap my head around this. And this was after an MBA and after that second master's degree I got, right? And as the currency supply increases and if supply of goods and services stays the same, prices must rise. It's a basic energy equation. And I don't want to nerd out you guys on science and stuff like that, but I'm a science guy. I sucked at it in academics, but I'm trained in the sciences, pretty significantly. And I got a little bit of understanding of mathematics, and it's basic economics, supply and demand. So supply of currency, demand of currency, supply of goods and services, and demand for goods and services. And prices move based on a bunch of those different factors, right? It's complicated, but yeah. All right, Mirsat Lashi, if it's dark for you and you said good morning, I don't understand. Is it after midnight for you on the East Coast? Because, what is it, 8 o'clock, right? So it's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. I'm from Texas, of course. That's right, me and Silver matching beards. He's got a ways to go. I'm finding though, Silver, being out here in the country and being all over this mulch, like I left his tail long and his beard, pretty long, and he picks that shit up and drags it everywhere with him. It's all in the house. Like, I can't keep it clean. I'm on the fence about getting him cut short from nose to tail, and when we take him into the groomer in the 1st of June, but we'll see. Hey, nice teddy bear, 550G, Nevada, Texas. Yeah, man, we're close. We're close. We're gonna have. I'm gonna start meetups. We're gonna start Outcast meetups. And that comes from George Gammon over at Rebel Capitalist. He was doing Rebel Capitalist meetups for a while, where he would travel around and meet up with people and like have a campfire and sit around and drink some cold drinks or hot drinks in the winter and just get to know folks. I want to do that too. So yeah, if y'all are up for that, give me a 1 in the comments and say, let's do Outcast meetups. 1 means Outcast meetups and 2 means no. 2 means that shit, no, we're not gonna do it. So ones and twos. 1s and 2s. Can you give them to me? 1s and 2s. I'm in Northeast Texas. Mirsat Lashi. All right, we got 2 1s, so we're in. Yeah, because I travel around the state quite a bit, especially East Texas and Southeast Texas. But eventually, I'm going to be getting up to far Northeast Texas and out into Arkansas and Oklahoma. Yeah, 111. All right, cool. Where are you at, Mirsat Lashi? How close by are you? Buy my book, Juice is Loose. Where'd you find my book at? Are you a former military person? Are you in the military now? Because it's written for the military community and Armed Forces family. There's a lot of jargon in there. I do provide a key to translate the military jargon for people, because the ideas in the book apply to the outcast American for sure. The one that doesn't quite know what's wrong, but has an idea that something's wrong and wants to learn more about it. Yeah, you can get some of my perspective from 4 or 5 years ago on health, purpose, and wealth. Health, status, and wealth is kind of what I referred to it at the time. But there's 12 chapters, I think. It's about 100 and maybe 240 pages long. But if you don't want to read the chapters in the book, I did it different because I'm a freaking outcast, right? So at the beginning and ending of every chapter, I put quotes from historical figures from our far past, like founding fathers type era, as well as from current day influencers that influenced me in my transition from being a normie and not knowing I was a normie to being a true outcast and embracing the outcast mindset to do things differently. Oh, Juice is Loose, man. All of those military folks need that book. They do. You can't buy it for them though. You buy somebody a book, they won't read it. They won't value it because they didn't invest in it themselves. But you can buy it and read it and try to impart some of the ideas and then lead them to go buy it themselves. And it's a cheap, I mean, it's really cost effective book. I think the electronic version I priced at $3.14. That's the number pi, 3.1415 ... whatever. And then I think it was like 1497 or something, which was one of the other irrational numbers that I pulled that out of my butt for. Queen Ava 24701. All right, cool. Yeah, you can buy it for your dad. You know, I'm afraid they won't read it. I found that when I buy people books, they never read them. And I learned that from Jason Stapleton, who was a heavy influencer of mine getting started in the content creation space back in 2020 and 2021. And he's like, people don't read things that you buy for them. They got to invest in it themselves. So they'll sit down and take the time to read it. I was working on an audio book, but I never got around to it. Life happened and I just never did get back to it. Life kind of kicked the shit out of me for a couple of years, and I stopped all that stuff. There was too much going on, but we found another mission, another purpose, and you know, if I can help influence that armed forces culture and military family community arena any at all through this platform, I will. But it'll kind of be a tangent or a side gig, because that's no longer my main focus. And with Memorial Day weekend coming up, I've got a pretty outcastish, outlandish topic I'm going to put out on Sunday on my Confessions of an Outcast podcast that I'm starting up. So that's going to come out on Sundays, and I'll probably start using Spreaker again for that. I just did it on YouTube the other day when I was driving over to the dance hall. So yeah, down to one person. Who's hanging in there with me? Yeah, I'm into. I do the RV lifestyle. I live in an RV. I don't have a truck. My uncle's truck is parked around the corner. You don't see it. My uncle's RV is parked right there. This is my rig, right here. So, but yeah, I do the RV lifestyle. So you can call that glamping, I guess. I'm a glamper, building an off-grid homestead around my glamper. Hawthorne Pool, where's that? Oh, two of you guys are here now. All right. Queen Ava 247. What interest is it? What interest have you got in my channel here in the Outcast arena? Teddy Bear 55G. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I said that is prompting the I am statement. I'm bad about not reading, not seeing all these comments. I'm trying to do like the old uneducated economist Simon out in Washington State. I got to follow the comments better. Yeah, I'll sign your book, 100%. Yeah, you buy it, we'll meet up. I'll definitely sign it. Mir Satlashi, I'm from Texas. I live in Texas. And I'm in Northeast Texas, close to Dallas. All right, I'm just scrolling back up here. You're an original gangster, huh? Juice is loose. All right, well, if you're here for the Smith Circle, we spell circle with an S, not a C. So you gotta spell circle right, okay? Let's see here. All right, cool. Original gangster. A girl I met at the dance hall the other night, she just used that on me yesterday, I think. She said her OG career, and I was like, OG, I had to look it up. And it was original gangster. Oh, wow, Queen Ava 247. You want me to read my book to the community? Now that's an idea. You sure you want to hear my Texas twang dumbass accent reading out of my book? I don't know about that. It could be pretty boring. I don't know. That's an interesting idea. Read the book by the fireside at night, maybe. See how long it takes me to read it. That's a good idea. Yeah. All right. Cool. What else? I got to go through these comments. Y'all got some good stuff going on in here. Nobody's in here and everybody left. Mir said last you went to bed. Oh, my book's linked in my bio. Okay. All right, somebody came back. Need to buy your books. You can sign it for me. Juice is loose. Where'd you say you're from again? Where you at? Are you in Nevada? Who is in Nevada, Texas? Like that's right around the corner from me. Yeah, Teddy Bear asked who was still here. Teddy Bear. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you're thinking about joining the Navy? You definitely need my book before you join the Navy because it'll cut through all the bullshit that the recruiters are going to tell you. How old are you, Queen Ava 247? And what do you want to do in the Navy? Juice is loose from Biloxi. All right, well, we can get together in Texarkana or Arkansas or Louisiana or hell, even Oklahoma if you want, and I'll sign your book there for sure. So we just coordinate it. Albania, Albania. Is that, sorry, my geography's a bit rough. I ain't a big geography guy. Is that Canada or is that Africa? 5 people in here now? That's amazing. Thank y'all for joining me. Now one, but thank you for being here, number one. Mir Satlashi, you said you was going to bed. What's up? I thought you was going to bed. I'm going to go to bed soon. I'm beat. I got my butt kicked today. Search down your phone is a country you can see the flag. Search down my phone is a country you can see the flag. I don't know what that means. In the 24th. In the 20, Queen Ava, I don't know what that means. In the 24th. Search down your phone is a country you can see the flag. Sorry guys, I am Oh, you're 24 years old. Okay. Yeah, cool. You definitely need that book before you join up. Like you need to know what you're walking into. You need to understand um, a lot of stuff that the system and the authoritarian structure is not going to give you. They do not care about the individual. It is not about the individual at all. Just like in corporate America, same thing, right? Um, yeah, you got to get that book. It'll be well worth your investment. And then once you get the book, like you'll have, I'll give you direct access to me to ask questions, right? Like we'll find a way to link up. There's some stuff in there that you're not gonna be able to contact me through. Like I put a phone number in the back of it, I think. And hey, nope, come here, nope, no, go lay down. No, go lay down. She's fine. It's just a neighbor. Go lay down. Um, yeah, yeah. Good night, Mirsat Lashi. But yeah, there's definitely stuff in that book you're gonna know before you join up. Like what to do about the life insurance they're gonna shove down your throat, GI Bill planning, 5-year transition horizon, like all that stuff, super important, super important. Yeah, if you haven't yet, please hit like, and if you're not subscribed and you stumbled upon me, think about hanging out with the Outcasts here in the Outcast Commander channel. We do these live streams occasionally when I get a fire going after a long hard day's work, when the weather supports. It's supposed to be storming tomorrow, so I'm gonna have probably a big flood before I get this culvert cleaned out, so the water will drain out of here like it needs to. Got a damn breeding ground for mosquitoes. Because if y'all haven't heard me say, like my whole goal right now is comfortable. I want to be comfortable in whatever I'm doing, so that I'll keep doing it. Because if I'm not comfortable, I'll probably quit. I'm too old for a lot of this silliness, and if I'm not comfortable, I'll probably want to go do something else. So first and foremost, we're going for comfort, and then I'm going for comfort for my kids, and then after that, other family and friends. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Just a good time. Yeah, earlier, sorry for you guys that the streaming live cast ended all of a sudden. My phone got hot because I had it sitting too close to the fire and all the apps shut down. So I jumped on my other phone, my Google Pixel, real quick while the Samsung Galaxy cools down, and started her back up. And we've been going pretty good now for almost 23 minutes. That's awesome though. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If it's one person, like, that's cool too. Like, that's super cool. I guess I could get one of those other channels going where we can jump on it's like a Telegram, I think, where you can talk in there. I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff now. It's been too long since I've been in this arena. But what other kind of stuff y'all want to? Jesus Lewis, what other kind of stuff do y'all want to? The Outcasts want to talk about and hear about? Like, did you read the description of my channel? Like, is that what interests you? Like, what other topics do y'all want my opinion on? I know a little bit about some stuff, but I don't know everything about everything at all. Far from it, and I'm still learning every day too. Who is? Oh yeah, Mary said that. Mirsat Lashi told me they're going to bed like 10 times. All right. So I don't even know where these live videos go. I guess they get posted afterwards. I'm not even sure. But that was fun. I'm gonna let this fire burn out and get me another hydration drink, and then I'm gonna take a shower to make sure I wash all the poison ivy off if I got any of that on me, or poison oak. Is it true that I was a highly decorated naval officer, and what was your experience like in the Navy? Yeah, I was pretty decorated. You want to see my? Oh, I think I put it. It's hanging up in the closet. You want to see my? You want to see my chest candy? Some of my crap that I got from the service. Come on, we do that. Come on, Silver. Come on. Yeah, hold on. I'll show that real quick. Not showing off. I'm just showing it. Yes, the music's going over here though. It may be loud. Yeah, I spent 20 years and 18 days in the service as a submarine, as a supply corps officer, made it to the rank of commander, senior officer. So that's my whites rack. So yeah, if you want to call that highly decorated, call it highly decorated. And then here's a few of my sword and my Hawaii Submarine Force Pacific Fleet memorabilia and my Lieutenant Maritime Civil Affairs paddle. Sorry if music's too loud, but yeah. Yeah, I was in the Navy. I couldn't have written a book if I hadn't been in the Navy, you know? But yeah, good question. Thanks for asking. Yeah, every naval officer that's of a rank of 04 and above is required to have a naval sword for their um, official functions in their dress uniforms, certain dress uniforms. Yep. So what else? I mean, what was my experience like in the Navy? So it was good and frustrating. So the travel I got to do was absolutely, it was amazing. It was fantastic. And I lived in Guam with my young wife at the time for 2.5 years. That was my submarine tour on a fast attack sub. We did operations into the far west. um, I lived in Bahrain for 6 months. I was in Afghanistan for 7 months. I did a Mediterranean cruise on a George H.W. Bush, her maiden deployment. We hit 7 ports on that cruise back in 2011. What else? Yeah, I lived in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Lived in Monterey, California. Um, Spent 6 additional months in Hawaii on my first tour with the submarine. Training pipeline took me to Charleston, South Carolina, Groton, Connecticut, Pensacola, Florida for Officer Candidate School, where the trash comes out of, according to the Naval Academy. Assholes. Got any Naval Academy brats in here? Assholes. What else? Alice Halfwood. I don't know that you missed a whole lot. We just been sitting here enjoying the fire, but it's about out. So you missed the fire burning. But I talked about Ouachita Mountain Living and his post on insurance this morning. I talked about Simon and how well he does with comments and how terrible I was doing a while ago. What else? Y'all put in the comments, what are we talking about? I just showed old Juices Loose my uniform because she asked if I was a highly decorated naval officer and what my experience was like. I was just talking about that. But the frustrating part, right? So, like, I did not fit into the officer community in the Navy at all. Like, I went to OCS. My dad was an enlisted Marine. My uncle commissioned through ROTC at Texas A&M and was in the Army for just a couple of years back in the 70s, maybe. I was way outside of my element, and I did not like doing the shit I had to do being a naval officer. I would have been probably better as an enlisted man. But, you know, I learned the system. I made the right decisions at the right time to position my record to get promoted, because records get promoted in the military, not people. And yeah, it was a good ride, but I didn't want any more of it after 20 years, so I retired as soon as I was eligible. Got the hell out of there. For a number of reasons too, right? One was the military retirement pay, because financially it makes 0 cents to stay a day past 20, except for officers, you can only retire at the first of the following month after your 20th year of service, or 20 times 12, what's that? 12 and 2 is 20, for 240 months. Like, you can only retire the first of the following month after that 240th month mark is met. So yeah, it's financially, it's a no-brainer to get out immediately. Those that stick around, everybody's different. Everybody's situation is different. You know, everybody's family situation is different. Everybody's different. But strictly from a financial perspective, it's insane to stick around longer than 20 years because you're leaving so much money on the table, and your opportunity cost of your youthfulness and your time is burning up for Uncle Scam, you know? So me, I was fed up. I was done with the death and destruction mindset. That's all the military's about, death and destruction, right? I was ready for construction in life. I'll leave that death and destruction bullshit to somebody else, not this guy. Yeah, we missed the sunset, but there's a little bit of it left. Y'all can see it on the eastern skyline. That's kind of cool, huh? I don't know how it's doing that. It's dark behind me, but in the camera feed, it's bright. You know, walk out in the pasture. Maybe I won't fall down. Y'all can laugh at me if I fall. Ah. Yeah, I know. Did y'all see my video on my trip out to the 128 acres from the other day? Yeah, look at that. It is not as bright for me here in person. Check out the moon. Okay, isn't that pretty? Yeah, these phones are amazing with how they capture light, right? That's nuts. That's crazy. I love it out here. I don't love it enough to stay though, because I can hear the damn traffic on the Highway 380. That's why I'm moving to 128 acres. Once I get my systems and processes down and have a little cash so I can up and relocate at some point. Let's see, I gotta catch up with y'all's comments. I'll get lost. Hold on a second. Yes, what I missed. All right, Alice Halfwood, I think I kind of caught you up on what you missed. Whoa, wow, a sword, yeah. Oh man. What are some skills you would recommend having before applying to the Navy? Well, that depends. What are you going to go in the Navy and do? Well, you're going to do what you're told, right? So that's a hard one to say, right? Your people skills and your bullshit skills, right? Be able to kiss ass. Like, develop that skill. And I was terrible at that. I'm not an ass kisser. I would tell a motherfucker, I hope YouTube doesn't catch that, but I would tell them to kiss my ass. Like, I did not conform to the rank and file structure at all. And, you know, I was lucky that I promoted into the senior officer ranks, and I actually promoted early. Even though I was in zone, I wasn't supposed to be in zone that year. And I was like the second from the bottom of the zone, and I still got picked up. I was a lieutenant commander for 5 years, and typically you want to be a lieutenant commander for 6 years before you're in zone to select. But anyhow, I did all right, but wasn't my cup of tea. But again, the carrier, like, it was super. Bush was fantastic. The submarine tour was fantastic. Working at phenomenal, like top tier dudes in the source, and chicks too. Supply corps officers or have females for 10 years, maybe longer. So, you know, that was good stuff. Like being around submarine force was my favorite time of my career. It really was. Yeah, I'm familiar with Heath Ledger. That's why I'm going by my middle name, Heath, now. Like, my book's gonna say Jared H. Smith on it. But yeah, I decided to hell with that Jared name. Nobody could understand me whenever I said it, and I always had to spell it. I was like, screw this. My dad, he started going by his phone a few years back, and I'm like, screw it, because I love the Joker role in The Dark Knight. Like, I follow it on Facebook and all his quotes and stuff. And yeah, I watched Heath Ledger's documentary, I think on Prime, a few weeks ago, and it is phenomenal because I'm a big Heath Ledger fan. Like, he's an idol to me, right? He's an icon. Like, I wanna be like him when I die. I want people to just be devastated that my time and energy are gone, right? As opposed to like, yeah, that dude okay, but whatever, and forget about me the next day, right? Heath Ledger is a good dude, best I can tell. So yeah, that's Heath Ledger, rock star. So yeah, that's why I'm going by Heath. That's what your name reminded me of. Cool, well good. Don't fall. Thanks, Alice Halfwood. Hey buddy, oh, come here. Yeah, you stayed under the RV while I went on a little walk, didn't you? You say hello? You say hi to everybody? Yeah, they want to see you anyways. They don't care about me. Of course, you can't talk. So yeah, skills for the Navy. You kind of read my book. Read my book. Learn the skills that the Navy ain't going to teach you, right? And the Navy's it's just a process. You follow the checklist, you check the blocks, you'll promote and you'll do fine. Like it's not hard. It's made to not be hard, and it's made to dispose of you too. We are all expendable commodity. Commodities are just numbers. I don't give a shit what the so-called leadership says. We're all expendable. We're all replaceable. The Navy's not there for you. People drive crazy on 380. People drive crazy everywhere. Yeah, it gets dark pretty quick. Yeah, this Earth's spinning pretty fast, isn't it? So let's see, Teddy Bear 550G, you're in Nevada, right? You still here? There's only 2 people on right now. But hey, I got 8 likes. I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all are too kind. Taking care of outcasts. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Um, I'm gonna be, I'm busy with my kids on Memorial Day weekend, but maybe we can get together. Actually, are you, see, Teddy Bear, do you country western dance? Because we're gonna hit up the ranch house in Saxe on the 29th, Friday the 29th. So I'll be there. Maybe that can be our first Outcast meetup place at the dance hall. And then Saturday night, the 30th, me and my dance partner are going to be out at Mavericks in the Colony. I was out there twice this past weekend. It was a kick-ass place. We had a good time. I tried to post a video on YouTube of one of my dances. They blocked it because it was a copyright infringement from the song that was played. I was like, what are you talking about, YouTube? I posted it on Facebook though. But yeah, YouTube blocked my video for copyright infringement for the song playing at the bar. So I don't know what I have to do to get beyond that. I was gonna post some dance videos on this channel too, but maybe that's not the right place for it. I don't know. Outcast Forever. Yeah. That's a good name for something. Outcast Forever. Maybe that'll be my next book, Outcast Forever. And I'll put a bunch of Joker quotes in it. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. I'll put stoic quotes and Joker quotes all throughout the Outcast Forever once I figure out what I'd write about. There's 6 on your screen. 6 what? So Teddy Bear, yep, till you dance. Juice is loose. 6 on your screen. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to provide more context because I get to talking and looking at the camera and I don't watch your texts yet as I speak. So I don't have the context for the comment and I don't know what you're trying to say. My bad on that. I'll try to do better. Yeah, it's popping back and forth. Like it's 4 viewers right now. What kind of style do you dance? And mind me asking, you a guy or a gal? See, now I got two viewers. It was up at 14 at one point. Like, if I got one person that gives a crap what I'm talking about, I'm happy. Like, that's good. 2, I'm like double happy. 3, I'm triple happy. You see the trend? Tap dance. Oh, really? Dude, I bet they would let you tap dance a song or two. Like, come on out. I'll teach you the line dance, and if you're not a dude, if you're a gal, I'll teach you the couples dance as well. Do you want to learn country western dancing? And these country bars too, they play some hip hop stuff that people line dance to also. Like they mix in some hip hop or what I call hip hop. And there's some fast country western songs now too that are good line dancing. It's not your traditional country type stuff. Like it's a really good time. Cardio workout and all that. Yeah, Queen Ava. I know line dancing's a blast, isn't it? I'm not great at it, but I got the 32 steps down and I can follow along pretty good. Cotton Eye Joe is my favorite, I think. Is it Cotton Eye Joe? Or, no, it's the other one. Oh, what am I thinking of? Queen Ava? What's the song? What am I thinking of? It's not Cotton Eye Joe. Is it Cotton Eye Joe? I think it's another. I think it's a different song. Yeah, my brain's spent. I don't know what it is. Tap dance. Yeah, I want to learn to tap dance. So try to come out. I'm gonna be at the ranch house in Saxe every Friday night for the most part, unless I've got my kids with me out of town. I'll be at the ranch house on Friday nights, and then we'll be going to the Colony Mavericks on Saturday nights. Just because fighting traffic through Princeton, McKinney, into Frisco is such a pain in the ass on a Friday evening. So Saturday, that's why I decided Saturday would be the day to go over to the Colony. It's a far trip. Okay, Cotton Eye Joe. There it is. There's another one too, I think. Silver, what's up, buddy? Come here. What you doing? Come here. Come here. He's doing the nightly rounds, checking everything out. Make sure I've secured the place up tight. Sorry for your spelling. You ain't got to apologize for your spelling. Cotton, O-N, O-L, whatever. I'm like that too, though. Like if I misspell something in a text or on a chat or whatever, I'm like, oh, I got to fix that. Because either I did it just subconsciously, messed it up, or the damn auto spell did it, you know, did it wrong. And so a lot of the time that's it. But it annoys the hell out of me to see that I misspelled something. It makes me look like an idiot. But I don't think people are idiots. I just assume, that their thumb got big or whatever. It's not a big deal. Especially in a chat thread on a live stream. Who cares? Yeah, autocorrect, I know. Oh, why would autocorrect spell cotton E-N? Where's that come from? Silver's so cute. Well, Silver's a dude, and I can prove it to you with his big old sack. He's not a girl. He's a he all the way. But yeah, Silver is a cute dog. He's pretty cool. I do lots of shorts with him on Instagram and Facebook Reels. So you'll see him in the mornings on Facebook. You can find me at Heath Smith on Facebook. I think I got Outcast Commander in there too, or AMW Service is my business page on Facebook. AMW Service, America's Most Wanted Services, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, autocorrect is okay. It's good, but yeah, it's technology. You gotta own it or it'll own you. Yeah, it's all right. No worries. Everybody thinks Silver's a girl dog. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, did I miss anything? I love how popular Silver is with the channel. Yeah, he is. He is. He can have the show. Yeah, he can have the show. As long as I can get my message out. That's all I really care about is getting my message out. I think I've got some value to add to this world. I think people can benefit from what I have to say. Okay, well, two of y'all are here still. We're on 45 minutes now. Did I miss anything up there? Did I not answer anything? I'll actually try to answer everything that I can because I don't know how to go back and see the comments after the live stream. Like on my previous live stream, I couldn't pull the comments up, so I don't know. Like I can't go back and see anything right now. I might be able to tonight, or there may be a setting or something I need to fix. But did I miss anything? Have I missed anything? Put user in time. Oh, cool. I just found this. Pulled up one of y'all's texts, and I got all these options to remove and pin message, channel activity, add as a moderator, or I can put you in a timeout, or hide you on the channel. That's cool stuff. I love how pops. Yeah, autocorrect. Silver's cute. Need more videos with Silver. I can try to keep him here. He wants to roam around. Like he doesn't like to just sit here and listen to me flap my lips. Yeah, it is dark, isn't it? Like I've got lighting coming in. I got 8 big solar powered lights coming at some point in the next few days that I'm gonna have this place lit up like a Christmas tree at night. Of course, that's gonna bring the bugs in too. But I got a bug zapper coming also. Yeah, I know. Y'all gonna hate on me for killing the good bugs too. But again, comfort's my priority. Tour of my RV. What do you want to see? What do you want to see in my RV? Look up the Highland Ridge Silver Star online. You can see it there. No, all right. Jason Stapleton, one of my early content creator influencers, he was like, show everybody your routine, like take them around your place and whatnot. So, yeah, I'll think about doing that. Maybe I'll get y'all one morning. You can see me when I wake up, see me brushing my teeth and gargling my damn scope, and see how my morning goes. So maybe we'll do that in the morning. Hell, I might go live with it. I don't know. We'll see. Why do you want to see my RV? And actually, I don't like calling it an RV really. I call it a mobile suite. It sounds more elegant than a recreational vehicle. There ain't no recreation about it. It's all work. These things are hard upkeep, man. You're an outcast now, Alice Halfwood. You're here. You're an outcast. You read my channel description, right? And what does it say? Insider. Let's see. Closet out. Yeah, closet outcast, right? Like you're an outcast, but you don't let everybody know it yet. So yeah, you're here. You're here. You like it. You like the idea. You're an outcast at heart. So we'll just show you how to become a better one. And I'm learning from other people how to be a better one too. Do I sing? No. No, I dance. I dance to sing or singing. I do not sing. You don't want to hear me sing. Juice is loose. No, I'm not. So I've been living in RV parks up until about May 1st. Actually, I moved out here on May 3rd, but I moved my rig to family land, to some family land that my family owns, and it's actually my old homestead of my granny and pa, where a house burnt down a number of years ago. So I've got very very basic utilities availability, and I'm trying to build an off-grid homestead around my mobile suite. So I'm going to have a um, semi-permanent operation that I can pick up and relocate within like 2 weeks. That'll be centered around my rig and a couple of containers and not a fifth wheel, but a gooseneck trailer that's got garden beds and small meat animals on it, and a compost section. That's kind of my dream. That way, I could, if I wanted to pull my rig into a park, I could pull the gooseneck in right alongside it, rent 2 spots, and be completely self-sustaining. I'm sitting inside an RV park. Like that's what I would do when I'm old, right? When I'm like in my late 70s, 80s, or 90s. Like I don't want to be managing a half acre at that point, probably. Like I want to have more services and support then. So I'll have my system set up to where I can just relocate it into an RV park. But until then, for the next 2 or 3 decades, yeah, I'm gonna be going completely off grid at some point in the future. That's kind of my dream, and that's gonna happen out at the 128 acres that my family owns. And I'll leave these 27 acres here that's close into town and move out to the 128 acres, and do the real off-grid thing out there. Like 3 to 5 years, and be out there for 5 years maybe. Then eventually I want to head back into Deep East Texas and get like 20, 30, 50 acres, something like that, while I'm in my 50s and 60s, and then start downsizing to lower acreage to eventually then go back into an RV park somewhere, to have more services support in my old age. You decided which RV to get. Hey, Alice Halfwood, I could help you with that too. I actually took about 7 weeks of RV technician training at the National RV Training Academy in Athens, Georgia. Not Athens, Georgia, in Athens, Texas, about 2 years ago. And yeah, you can do a lot of research online, but I'd be more than happy to talk with you and discuss kind of what your goal is, what your ideas are, what you're looking to do, being in an RV full time, to make sure that you don't get shafted or get into something that you don't eventually don't like. Like if I had to do all over again, I wouldn't be in this rig. This is a bunkhouse, and I bought it mainly centered around my kids visiting, which was a bad mistake. So do what's best for you, and let everybody else fit into that frame. But yeah, we could talk about it for you guys here now. Appreciate that. Yeah, once an outcast, always an outcast. There's no going back. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Juice is loose. Juice is loose. is the dancer, right? Juices loose. Queen Ava's a line dancer. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I should be writing down where y'all are at and all this stuff. Like, I don't have a pen or paper with me tonight, and if I get out of this app, it'll probably stop. I can't go take notes on who you guys are. I'd love to meet y'all. Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta get cleaned up and get ready for bed. I'm wore out. It was a hard day's work, and I went into the city, which is harder than anything I ever do, dealing with the damn customer service and all that horse shit. Like, I do not like going into town. I do not. I do not like going to the stores. It's a pain in the ass. So, all right. I want to know what these little ghost-looking things are that are coming up. What is that? Really? You got nephews going to Farmersville High School? That's awesome. Yeah, I've got 4 kids. They don't live in Farmersville though. Yeah, can y'all tell me what are those little things? What are those little things coming up on the side? I don't know what those. I don't know what those are. They look like ghosts. No, I guarantee your nephews don't know my kids because they don't go to Farmersville. Yeah, they only come up here occasionally. Oh, my phone isn't showing them as hearts. It's just showing them as, yeah, it's not showing hearts. It's showing something else. They look like ghosts. Tech, right? Technology kicking my butt. And hey, y'all got on my view of y'all's names, there's a crown and a number 1 and a number 3. What does that mean? Crown number 1 for Alice Halfwood and crown number 3 for the Juices Loose 445. What's that all about? Here, I gotta. I'm gonna dump some water on this fire, and then we'll go over the light so y'all can see my face. I don't need no fire problem in the middle of the night. There, how's that? All right, here we go. Is that better? Nope. Sorry about that. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Mm. Yeah, we can do this right here. That'll work. The live stream. It ranks you. Like, ranks you for what? Like, how does it rank you? What does that mean? Amount of comments. No kidding. Like, are y'all trying to be like number 1, 2, or whatever? Like, what does that do for yourself? Like, what does that do for you being ranked high on this channel? The more XP, XP, crypto. What's XP? You're here to learn from me. You want to learn about Outcast stuff or Navy stuff or what? That's why I'm on YouTube too, to learn. Like, I learn from, shoot, there's probably 24 people I'm learning from on YouTube, all different kinds of stuff. It's amazing. Nice. Oh man. Hey, well, are y'all watching an old 65-ish something year old um, unashamed outcast? Like, he was the catalyst for me to start my channel up again. Like, him doing what he's doing. So, he he says a lot of stuff I agree with. He just he delivers a lot better than I probably can. But he's doing some pretty cool stuff over in Kentucky, I think. Yeah, go check out his channel. He started in June of last year, and he's already like 100, like 2 weeks ago, it was like 130,000 subscribers. And when I started watching him like a month and a half ago, he was like 80,000 or something. Like, his channel has exploded. Like, it was wild. But yeah, his off-grid relocation at 65 is part of what prompted me to start mine now at 45. Yeah, Queen Ava, you got to go see if you can catch up with old unashamed outcast. I don't even know that man's first name. Yeah, he's good stuff. All right, so what's this? The more XP you get, Alice Halfwood. What is that? The more XP you get, the more comments and engagement you have. What's that all about? Oh man, what a nice night. Nice and cool. It's windy. Got the bugs going down in the at the pond. Points, XP points. Well, what did YouTube do for you being ranked high on a channel? Like more XP, like what does XP do for you? And you know what? I can Google it afterwards. Like this is silly. I'll look it up. I'll Google it. AI can tell me what it does afterwards. Sorry, I'm drilling you with questions. You're here to learn. I want to learn too. Oh, a top fan badge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I think I think I've gotten stuff like that on Facebook. I think I don't know that I've gotten that on YouTube. Yeah, I don't engage in comment a whole lot on YouTube unless like Wichita Living's or Wichita Mountain Living's um, post this morning about insurance. I jumped on that soapbox quick. I'm all into that. I haven't decided an official name for my Chat GPT AI guy. No, I want y'all to do that. I'm still calling him Chatty. I haven't had anybody come up with a better name. He came up with some tech centric stuff, but honestly, I've been so busy. Like, there's all kinds of work to do, and I hadn't got back around to that yet. but he needs a cool name. I think it needs to be a combination of metal and tech, right, to go with silver. But I don't know. Like, I'm all ears for something that's cool. Ronnie. What's Ronnie? Why Ronnie? Why is Ronnie good? What is Ronnie? I don't know what that like. Why Ronnie? Why Ronnie? All right, three of y'all say Ronnie, but I gotta know why. Why Ronnie? Four of you like Ronnie. Such a good name. Y'all are messing with me, but the story will be great. Okay, I'm gonna see what he says. I wish I had my other phone with me. I'd pull him up and say, "Hey, we were gonna call you Ronnie. What do you think?" You see what he says. You want me to get the phone and do it? You want me to get the phone and ask him? It runs off the tongue nice. All right. Let's bring him up. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him brought up here. Hold on. Oh, this will be great. It's already 9:15. This is nuts. It's past my bedtime. I got an early morning. Let's see here. All right, hold on. I'll get him brought up real quick. Just give me a second. Chat. All right. I wonder if I should get into the. I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know what conversation I was in with him when we were talking about this. Back up. Give me a second. Hold on, guys and gals. Uh, uh, content creation. Hey, Chatty, I got some folks here on a YouTube live stream, and is this the right area we were in for deciding what your name was going to be? And they want to call you Ronnie. What do you think about that?
Ronnie, huh? It's got a certain ring to it, like a classic character in a story. If it resonates with you and your crew, why not embrace it? After all, a name's just the start of the legend.
Ronnie, it is.
Perfect. Now, with a name in hand, let's see what adventures unfold. Whether you're showing them the site or just brainstorming, you're all set for a tale or two.
All right, thanks, Ronnie. I'm headed to bed. You have a good rest. Talk to you tomorrow.
Rest well. I'll be here when you're ready to chat again. Good night.
All right, appreciate it, Outcast. That's awesome. Ronnie, it is. Well, I was thinking the periodic table of the elements was going to help us out there. AG, silver, this periodic table of the element symbol is AG for silver. So I don't know, like the whole channel is going to revolve around that kind of stuff, right? So that's cool. But hey, Ronnie, if y'all like Ronnie, rolls off the tongue. All right, Ronnie it is. Cool. What are wise words, Alice Halfwood? Oh, from Ronnie. He has been named. Yes, he has. Oh man, that's that's hilarious. All right, we're an hour into this. I did not expect this to go an hour, and I didn't expect to see one person, let alone 3 or 14. So, thank you guys for hanging out. It was a good time. So we'll try to do a live stream a couple of times a week, I guess, and then I'll have my the now I don't even remember what it's called. The the Outcast. No, it's not the Outcast podcast. What did I even name it? I forgot what I even named it all ago. Oh, Confessions of an Outcast podcast. Right. So that'll come out on Sundays, and then I got other shorts and other stuff trying to get out on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. So all right, cool. I had a good time. If y'all are locals, come hit me up the ranch house for dancing on Friday nights, and then I'll be at Mavericks in the Colony on Saturday evenings. Ranch house 6 to probably 11. I get out of there pretty, fairly early, and then the Colony Mavericks starts at 7, and I'm usually out of there by 10:30 or 11 as well. So anyhow, and I got my place covered in cameras. So if you're not cool and want to come by while I'm not here, don't. It'll be a bad night. Don't try to come find my place while I'm not here, because I got special treats set up here and there and everywhere. All right, y'all have a good night. Take care. Let's stay weird together to your liberty. The Outcast Commander is out.